Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to Planning with Jamie. Today we are in our Erin Condren 7x9 dashboard planner. We need to get this laid out for the week. Once again, we're on Wednesday and I don't have this laid out. I did put priority to laying out my daily. And so that has been working really well, and all this stuff I can transfer back into here. That being said, I want to get a week or two ahead so that when I have stuff coming up, I can pre-write it in. So I started writing in like my list of to-dos today. It's been a very productive day. It's early out day for the kids at school. And so I have to just like hustle, hustle, hustle. I've been working nonstop. We've been so busy. I have had order after order after order, and I think I'm getting 8 orders out today. So that feels really good and productive and necessary. A lot of these orders are actually going out same day or next day, so don't worry, they're not falling behind by any means. We're using kit 373, and like I said, it'll be week 38. So we are going to grab one of these up here and write week 38, and that'll be September 15th through all the way down here, the 21st. It is crazy that September is that far into it already. So I like to label this. It's super helpful for me, especially business-wise, to know where I'm sitting. And then I just like put it up here at the top, and I absolutely love that. I don't worry about whiting out like that top portion. That doesn't really bother me. I did start writing on Post-it notes kind of some of the things I needed to get written down because, like I said, I feel like if I don't have the stickers laid out to be able to utilize, I do need to go back through and highlight out anything else I got done. And we did put up some videos, but if I don't have the stickers down to utilize this, like my brain just isn't functioning fully. Yes, you guys see right here, release November kits. That's happening today. So that's really exciting, but I want to get this filmed real quick and then get releasing them is my next. I haven't even like stopped to eat today because I'm just like so excited to get all this kind of stuff done. All right, let's flip you over, and we're just gonna do the same layout that we've been doing because it's been working so well. So if it's not broke, don't change it. Let's start with, I think I'm gonna put this one up here this time. There are a few sections in here that I kind of feel like I could play around with and change something to make it work more. And this box has started working more. How I use the second box, I feel like I need to figure out, maybe it will be like requests, like customer request. I don't know. I need to figure out something though, because I feel like it's not maximizing that space per se. And so that's on my mind. Give suggestions below if you guys are like, duh, Jamie, it's obvious, use it for this or that. And I don't know, it's been busy, you guys. You know, September is just always busy. Kids go back to school, all the sports are full swing. We have a visitor coming in out of town, and so preparation for that just kind of takes a little bit more. That's a little crooked. I'm so leaving it this week. I know I say that every week and then I switch it, but this week I am very serious because it's go time. We have Friday night lights, so football on Friday night. So that's exciting. I don't know, I kind of like the little routine of going, probably until it gets cold. And we'll still go, but I might not enjoy it as much. So, and then I have found that, like, I use this to buy, and I found this last week, like, I needed more space. So we're just going to do a few things different with that one, and that's going to end up working out. All right, let's get these off and just lay them to the side here. And I think for this week, let's open it up and look at this as a whole. because I'm trying to decide which washi tape do I want at the bottom and which one do I want up here. And I almost think this darker one at the bottom will be cute. So, yeah, I just need, and don't worry, this is coming up. I keep saying like stuff that I need, but I do see it fitting into our schedule in the near future. I just need like a day that is just film, and then I need a second day that is just edit. And so taking my computer everywhere with me, and even like school pickup line, if I can get 10, maybe 20 minutes of editing done, that's a huge difference. So I have been just taking advantage of every little slice of minutes, basically, that I can get, because y'all are awesome. You're really awesome. Okay. I'm loving this planner, you guys. I hope they keep it around. Every now and then, like the compact vertical didn't stay around very long, so every now and then they don't, but I don't know. I hope they're hearing that we're loving it, and which surprised me because I wasn't even gonna buy it in the first place at all. Okay, over here is always film, and over here is edit, and I almost want this film edit upload. Nope, let's keep on film and edit. I'm trying to decide on the fly here if I want to make changes, and yeah, we're gonna leave it be. There are those. And we can start making our little dots down. Oh, we use the circle ones up here. What am I doing, Jamie? That is so close that it's hard to, I kind of bend the page a little bit to get it up. And so if that ever happens, just use your little X-Acto knife. It works really, really well. We'll put that one down there instead. And then let's get the circle ones down here real quick. I do this every week where I try to do that, and then I want to cut the page apart because that has helped a lot. And so that's what we're gonna follow through with, is the same process that we usually do where we cut this top half off. I just need to get this box out of my way, and then it's perfect for that. All right. All right, and then see, it's so much easier to like hold and work with here. So let's get back over here and get those circles down. I usually white out this bottom one, but honestly, I'm needing that spot. Like last week, I wrote in there, so I'm needing that spot. So I'm gonna put that down. Let's go ahead and put like our top 5 priorities. I have been liking that a lot. And then, yeah, because we don't need those date dots. Okay, and then over here we have habits that we will label. To buy, priorities. Down here is, I think it's to do, or this week and to do. There we go. I'm like, I know what I normally do. I always forget which order I do it in for some reason. I think it's because in my head it's almost interchangeable. Like these are active lists that I'm looking at daily to see like what can I pull off it to get done. And so that's why it doesn't really bother me either way. All right, I'm gonna get all of my flags down here. Okay, so I think sticker wise we are good here. Let's go ahead and flip over and let's put our little dots here onto the days of the week. Okay, and then we are going to go ahead and lay down all the washi strips. So I like turning this to the side, and then I also like to look, what order do I want? This is really dark blue up here, so I think I'm actually going to go in the opposite direction. So I'm going to put this lightest one here and work to the darkest one. All right, and then we are going to grab the days of the week and we're gonna get those laid down. All right, and so this was like customer request is the idea that I have here. So I think let's just use one of these smaller one and write requests. I'm gonna go in just a little bit. There we go. And let's use our thick marker here. Okay, I do like that. Like, I think that's gonna work out and make it fully functional. Up here, we're not gonna get the sticker out this time. We're gonna just write to buy because I think this black against the blue is gonna be beautiful. We will use stickers here because we are extra like that. All right, we need film and edit. Whoops, wrong way here, Jamie. Look, I already have to refill the film. Oh my gosh, I feel like I just did that. All right, so let's get edit out. This is so functional for me. It's not funny, like it working absolutely perfectly. Like I said, the only section I thought about adding in is upload, but I'm also just like, I don't want to mess up what is working. Okay, up here, I feel like I need to stay on the 40 ounces of water. I'm not quite ready to go up to 50. If I go over 40, great, but I want this to be my minimum. And I know that's really sad that that is my minimum, but we're getting there, okay? And then I did sleep by midnight and design ×3. I want to definitely keep the design ×3, and then I want to do video ×3. So like a video release 3 times in the week. Okay, to buy, we're gonna make a little dot here. So I do need to get going on buying the blades. Okay, I might need to buy a cord for my external hard drive. Like my new computer is kicking it off nonstop, like disconnecting it between each process, and it's really annoying. And I don't know, like the cord works perfectly with my other computer, and so I don't know if a cord would work, but it's on my list to discuss with my husband because he would understand it a little bit more. So Lakai cord. All right, I need shipping labels. I feel like we had something else. Graph Tech blades, shipping labels, cord for Lakai, transparent post-it notes I got, and a laptop cover I got. So we are good as far as those ones go on. I'm sure there's something else that I'm not thinking of, but that's okay. Okay, the other thing I want to put in here is my work schedule. So that kind of just changes how my flow or my availability of the day is. And so that's why I end up putting that in there. And then also, let's see, the 15th, I had a video go out. So I need one of these boxes for the 15th as far as spacing goes. There we go. And then what did I work this week? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. That's what I was thinking, but I'm always second guessing myself. All right, Monday. It was supposed to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm actually really happy. Somebody needed a trade and it worked for me and it worked out for her. So I always love when it's like a win-win for both parties. And so also she was sick on Monday, so it's a really good thing she was able to stay home and rest. Otherwise, I'm sure she would have been calling off because she did not sound good. God bless her. Okay, what did we put out on Monday? It was week 37 dashboard, so last week's dashboard. And then I want to put out a video today, but I need to see how much editing I have. There's a chance that it won't get put out until tomorrow, which is fine. There's work. I feel like I feel like that's all my life is right now is work, work, work. But guys, I absolutely love doing, I mean, I love both my jobs. I love that this is like a creative release. I don't know. And it's beneficial for me too, because, right, I need like scheduling done for my family to make sure people aren't missing things. Because I tell you what, every time I don't get something written down, we miss it. And that's not very often. I mean, like, I am very good at writing everything down. But yep, every now and then it ends up hitting. Okay, so I wonder, let me check on that real quick. Okay, I feel like it is doable. So we are going to put it down. I haven't started editing it, but based on like the layout of everything, I do believe that it will get done. So we are going to get that laid down here. And then really my next one would be Friday would be my goal. And if it's not Friday, it will be Saturday, but my goal is Friday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and possibly like an extra one on the weekend, but okay. And then, so 37 dashboard, and then let me make sure I have everything I need. Yes, 37 WAG. So week at a glance, and 37 daily duo. And so I love how that is. Down here, requests. Fitness kits are coming back. I absolutely love that. I need to look back through about any other requests, but I remember those ones. And so, yep, I just need to get on those. And let's lay down a few flags here. Okay, so on Monday, on my lunch break, ended up designing some of the thumbnails. So I did get kit 380 done. I was hoping to get a lot more than that done, but it just wasn't in the cards. I think I ended up coming back early from lunch because we were getting busy. And so that's okay. And then I was able to get some other thumbnails done between before work, after work, all that kind of stuff. So this was 381, 382, and 383. And we will put design thumbnails on all those. And I believe 383 needs to get finished still, but the other two got finished. So we're good as far as those. Then down here, I have just been crazy busy, and I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough space for everything that I'm getting done. That's the only hard part right now about this is spacing. Okay, so as far as orders go, 8 orders. Clean office, I got done also. PC, so P means print, C means cut, L means listing, D means designs. I'm just shorthanding stuff because lack of space. That is my only downfall in this planner, is like when I'm having a work day, I need more space. And I could probably like a lot more space for it, or, you know, write into a different day and just combine them. But it also, that's where like my daily duo comes in, because I could just make a big list here and make it happen. You can see here from 1 to 2, I have a Sam's Club order to pick up and a Walmart order, and then my kiddos start getting out of school also. And so I have a very short work day on Wednesdays. Okay, let's get more flags down. And let's see, we print and cut the freebies. We are filming week 38, and then I want to go straight into editing because I said that that would happen, and so I want to make it happen. So let's do that. Be a little extra and get out an edit script. Like I said, I know it is extra, but it really does make my heart happy. It's so silly. And we said we were going to edit 37 WAG to get it uploaded. So let's put that down and commit to it. And then I'll see what else I can get done. Like I need to edit and I need to release kits. Like that should take the rest of the day. And those are big priorities for me. And then, Oh, I also had quite a few comments. Let's put that over here though. I had a lot of comments to respond to. Thank you guys. I love when you guys like comment on videos and we get like some back and forth going and I get to know you guys. Absolutely love it. And so for over here on to do, I need to write comments. And then I always collect my weekly stats. But I don't know, I'm in between if I should just switch that to monthly or exactly what I want to do. I didn't collect them this week and I don't know, I just feel like that's weird. Like I want to collect them. I've done it for so long, so that's why it feels weird. I don't know. Let's keep going with the flags over here. I mean, Thursday, I don't know at work what hours. Okay, so I might be able to get a few things done in the morning, but I don't know. This day is not looking super promising, but I am off on Friday. I do need to prep for our visitor to be staying, and so I might be really busy, but sometime I need to do that. So actually, I think let's steal one up here and put that we need to edit 37 Daily Duo up there. And Daily Duo ones take longer because they're usually longer videos just because there's so many pages that we do together. So yeah, I'll probably get up a little bit early. I'm going to take the kids to school, so then I leave for work a little early. Also use my lunch break for it. And then if I edit after work, also I should get it all done. So hopefully that is truly in the cards. I overschedule myself all the time, you guys. You already know this. Okay, but Friday, we're gonna just get through it. So we are gonna film, or we're gonna fill every line. I kind of do want to film some too, because we have a visitor in our house for the next week after that, and it's just a little weird to film while somebody is here. Granted, I mean, I'm sure him and my husband will go out. It's my father-in-law, so sometimes they'll go out together to do like some man stuff, like go to Menards and all that kind of stuff. And so it's just kind of funny. And I try to, when they do that, I stay at home and I work on orders and all that kind of stuff if I have stuff that keeps me busy. Okay. And Friday night we have football. So I know that like once school gets out, there is no more working. On Saturday, I feel like it's kind of back and forth, but I will have some work time. And then Sunday in the morning, I'll have some work time, but not really in the afternoon. So let's go ahead and put flags down on both those days because I feel like I will be able to get some stuff done at least. More Saturday than Sunday probably. And this is where like laying out your week is so beneficial, like pre-planning your week, because it really lets you know. Like sometimes I'll be like, oh my gosh, I do not have any weekend time to be able to do anything. And so then I know like Wednesday and Friday is my days off. I just need to like hit it really, really hard. And it really helps me focus, you guys, like to keep my head in the books, as they say. So, all right. I love that. These are literally the only stickers we have left over, and some weeks we don't even have this left over. So I do have these ones extra, but I love having these because I end up using them throughout the week still. Okay, I think we are ready to flip over here, and we're gonna write in these real quick. Okay, so what I ended up doing, because I really want this upload section to see like if I've pre-uploaded it, is I abbreviated everything more. So before I was writing sometimes like week 37 WAG kit 372. The other thing also that I'm writing, which I need to move these forward to, is what computer I have it uploaded on. Sooner or later, they're all going to be on the same computer, but right now I have a few that are back. So let me see. And then I've been writing like what day that I had filmed it on, so that if I need to go back and find it on my phone, then I can. So the studio vlog is on silver. So we'll just write a S. The September personal monthly is on black. They're the different colors of my computers. 37 WAG is black. 37 Daily Duo is black. And this seems silly, but it's not. Like, it makes sense in my head. 38 Dashboard, I haven't. 38 Daily Duo is black. And then the 38 Dashboard I haven't done yet, but it will be black. Like, I'll be sending it up to black. But that way I know if I'm looking for my studio vlog, like that's on my silver computer, I can switch it all over. I'm partway through, like halfway through editing this, probably a third of the way through editing this. So I don't want to switch it over. I don't really have the time for it. The other thing too, I'll leave the dates out for now, but there's a chance I need to pull that forward. Okay, priorities. Release November kits. All right, and then bundles. I do want to create bundles, and I kind of want to do that for the November kits, and so I just really need to get on it. Graph Tech barcode is going to be low because I'm functioning without it. I want it, but I'm just too busy right now to prioritize it, and that's something I have to have my husband's help for. And then research YouTube Live. I have been researching it, but I haven't tried it to see if my setup would work at all, just because, again, no time. But here pretty soon, there's going to be more time, so we are good. Okay, I like that. And then subscription specifics, like I want to research some subscription specifics for my website. I don't know that that's going to happen quite yet. I mean, I started the research, but yeah, I just need like a focused time to sit down and think about it. And that is something probably in 2026 that'll be coming. Research 2026 subscription. I hope I know what I'm talking about with that one. There's a whole bunch of stuff here that I need to do. Okay, collect. I do need to pre-decorate mailers. I'm out of mailers. I thought I decorated so many, and I did not. Or like, you guys are just so awesome and I'm just going through them so fast, I think is what it is. So yeah, I just need to sit there. Sometimes if we're like sitting there watching TV or whatever, this is something I can do while we're watching TV. So that's kind of nice. Okay, clean office, digital declutter. Let's put the digital declutter over here, but well, yes, let's put clean office. That is something I need to do at least once per week. So digital declutter, and that should be my comp, silver, black, my phone, and email. Let's put email separately though. Email declutter. The amount of junk mail that I get since opening my own website is crazy. And then there's other things that I'm going to move forward in a little bit, but I want to sit and think about them a little bit. I do want to use my Final Cut Pro, but I just need to like do a video on there and double check that it crosses over correctly. Like, I don't want to do a whole bunch and then you guys be like, it is so bright, I can't see it. Mass print and cut. Let's do that. Mass print cut. And we have different kits that we need to do that for. So kit 376, 377, 378, 376. You know what I'm going to do actually, so I can fit more, is only write the numbers. I don't need to write kit. It doesn't want to catch that one. There we go. Okay, so 376, 377, 378, and then 379, 380, 381. That's not even like getting caught up, but it's at least a start. So let's put that in there. So that is really helpful to have like a whole bunch of stock on hand already. Create bundles, create design tracker, and make copies. Oh my gosh, I did this and this has been really, really helpful. Like, so happy I I think it only took me like 20 minutes, but best 20 minutes that I have spent in a long time. Okay, so kit 380 needs to get listed. So I think I'm going to switch what my thought process here is, because all the thumbnails are done except for kit 383, and those are super close to done. I'll be getting them done today. So let's put for list and put 380, 381. These are all November kits, 382 and 383. And then it is time to go into like the next month's ideas. So over here, right over here, we need to get a few things out here. I've got to figure out if there's stuff that I need to fill in there. But the thumbnails, actually, I guess I didn't get the thumbnails down until the start of this week. So it's not anything that I need to pull over. Okay, October freebie I do need to do. And then I'll put a print and cut also, because I like to have a whole bunch of them like pre-printed and cut for me. 2A, the month, day of the week, brain dump, full page counter, fitness kit. Okay, I think all those are good as far as time goes. And then we need to go into the next month's, which has just 4. So 384 through 387. So 384, 385, 386, and 387. And let's see, we need to design. What order do I do it in? Well, that one, there we go. Design, print, thumbnail, and list. Let's do design, thumbnail, list. Design, thumbnail, list, print, cut. And I think that'll work out a little bit better. So put all design times, all thumbnails, all list, all print, and all cut. And like I said, this seems extra, but it is not by any means. It is not extra. Like, it's very necessary. I also need to upload patterns. Let's put that over here. And that's for each of these kits so that it is all ready to go. And so we are going to do 384, 385. I need to see for sure if I have patterns pre-assigned. I feel like I do, but I just need to double check that. All right, so we have done the comments, so we can get that part out. Like I said, I need to edit and release the kits. 40 ounces of water yesterday happened. So far today has not happened. Monday, I was just short. I was probably like 30 ounces. I was kind of there. And then video we got out on Monday, and then we're going to get our second one out. We should be on track to get that one all done. And so I think the other thing I just want to do real quick, you guys like this? I've said it in the past, my 8-year-old made this for me. So yes, that's spelled wrong. I don't really care, but it's so super cute. Okay, so I think what I am going to do is highlight off a few things that we do have done here, because it just helps me feel a little bit achieved, and I need that in my life. And it helps me track like exactly where I'm at in my processes. There we go. And all right, guys, there you have it. This is like my business brain dump week at a glance, basically, in my dashboard planner. I absolutely love how this lays out. It has been so helpful to me. As I find that I need more space, like even for here, if I need more space, I can move this down just a little bit, or I could put like a little sticky note with it. You know, I could find ways to end up adding in stuff just fine. Or like over here, if I need a little bit more space, this can become added space. So, all right, give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. This is kit 373. It's linked down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.